Hey guys, my Wonderland is here, and welcome to Chapter 8 and Chapter 9. Before we start reading, and I'll tell you why I'm reading two chapters at once, but before I talk about that, I just wanted to thank the author for giving me a shout out on the story, telling everyone that I'm reading this, I guess, and follow my Wattpad, even though I don't really care how many people see this or subscribe or follow me. I just do this for fun. But I feel really grateful that the author did that. So why I'm reading two chapters today is because I feel like it's more easier, and I think they do stick together very well. We do two chapters in a video. I will still do the bloopers at the end, if you guys are wondering, but there's way more bloopers then. Yay. So I hope you guys really enjoy this two chapter thing, and I might do another one, but let's start reading now. It's later on in the day. I've washed all Jeff's clothes, and they're hidden in my room. My mom recently got back from work, and she's having Gabe spend the night. I guess I don't have many problems with that, just as long as they keep the noise level to a medium. It's like 2 in the morning, and I cannot sleep. I keep thinking about last night, when Jeff showed up, and I randomly helped him with his wound, and let him sleep in my bed. And fuck, I let him borrow my dad's clothes. I'm kind of glad he didn't ask who they were, though. Anyway, I'm getting kind of thirsty, so I go downstairs to get a drink, when I met the most disgusting thing in my entire life. On the kitchen counter, Gabe and my mom were having sex. I run upstairs, and as soon as I get to my room, I start going, ew, 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 ew. That was so gross. I haven't even noticed that Jeff's now in my room. What's wrong, baby doll? I hear Jeff ask. I look over at him, realizing he's in my room. Well, Jeff, try witnessing two adults fucking on the kitchen counter. I guess he finds that funny, because he falls off my bed and laughs his pale ass off. Jeff, that's not funny. But Rose, it's hilarious. I officially can't stand him. When I look at the clothes I let him borrow, I notice that there's bloodstains on them. My eyes start to get a little watery since they were my dad's clothes. I guess Jeff realized my eyes were watery because he stopped laughing. What's wrong? Jeff, didn't I tell you not to get blood on those clothes? Oops, sorry, I can't always control the thirst. I just shake my head and climb in my bed with Jeff following after me. Don't you have your own place to go? Is all I asked him, not really in the mood to put up this bullshit. I do, but I'm too lazy. By the way, where are my clothes? They're over there in my first dresser drawer. I forgot that's where I store my bras and panties. I look over at Jeff as he's opened the drawers and smirks. I never knew that you wore thongs, Rose. As he says this, he drifts one out of the drawer. It's my favorite one. It's the crimson laced with a black laced rose on the waistline. Oh. Also having a matching bra. Let me see, your boob size is a 38C. Good size! Jeff, you're such a pervert. He just laughs it off and gets his clothes and puts them on my desk. He climbs back into my bed and says, Night, Rosie. I whispered back, Good night, Jeff. I wake up the following morning, and I can feel Jeff in my bed. His front pressed up against my back, with his breath fanning across my neck. I find this position really safe with Jeff. I sigh in comfort. As I hear footsteps heading towards my door, I start to panic. Jeff, get up. My mom or Gabe will be up here in any minute. 5 more minutes. Jeff, now! I whispered louder. Rose, honey, who are you talking to? My mom asked while knocking on the door. Just myself, Mom, I yelled back. Jeff won't get up, so I resort to smacking him. He immediately shoots up in pain, holding his left cheek. What the fuck was that for, Rosie? He yells at me angrily. I don't even get to warn him before my mom and Gabe burst in the room. I look at Jeff to see him reaching in his hoodie. He pulls out a knife and lunges at my mom. "Jeff, no!" I shout and tackle him to the ground. He is going to call the cops. While saying this, he tries to get me off of him. I look over to see my mom with a phone. "Mom, listen to me. He won't hurt you if you put the phone down. Please, Mom, don't turn him in." I guess she heard the pleading tone in my voice because she put the phone down. "No, Mom, you two go downstairs and I'll talk to him and we can all sort this out, okay?" "Fine. Gabe, let's go downstairs." I finally leave my room and I get off of Jeff and look at him. "Jeff, you need to promise me not to hurt my mother or her fiancé." "Why should I do that? They try to turn me in." "I promise you that they won't, okay? Now we need to go down there and explain, okay?" "Fine," he mumbled. I can tell that Jeff isn't looking forward to this. As we walk downstairs, he starts playing with his sleeve. I see my mom and Gabe sitting on the couch while we get down there. "Mom, Gabe, this is Jeff. Jeff, this is Mom and Gabe." They all just stared at each other. "Mom, I need you to promise me that you won't turn him in, along with you, Gabe." As I said this, I see Gabe smirk. Luckily, it went unnoticed by Jeff. "Well, Rose, I hate to break it to you, but I already called." My eyes widen and Jeff lunges with his knife. I don't bother to stop him. As he digs his blade into the heart of Gabe, he has blood spurting out of his mouth, and my mom cries. Why did you stop him?" My mom hiccups. I ignore her, and I hear Jeff say, "Go to sleep," to Gabe one last time as he slices his throat and guts him. I hear the police sirens in the distance, and I start to panic. I look over at Jeff, and we ran up to my room. "Jeff, you need to get out of here." Jeff walks over to me slowly. I'm not scared of him anymore. He's done it before. He cups my left cheek with his hand, and I look at him panicked. "I'll be back tonight. Stay safe. I'll be alright." He whispers to me. Before he leaves, he bites his bottom lip. I watch intensely as he walks to the window, opens it, and jumps out. "Be safe, Jeff," is all I whisper before his wound. Let him sleep in my bed and fuck. What? Wait, what? Oh, I thought I thought she meant like they fucked. I was like, wait, what? I didn't read that part. Oh, that's funny. My mom and Gabe were having sex. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. I never said that like while I was reading. I say it in my mind when I'm reading, but like now, oh my gosh. Woke up the following morning and I can feel Jeff in my bed, his front pressed against my back, with his breast, with his breath fanning across my neck. "Oh my god, senpai." Up in pain, holding his left cheek. What the fuck was that for? It was so fair. To get me off of him, I look over to see. Oh, Mom, don't come. So I resort to respecting him.